Hi there. I didn't see you come in. Please, make yourself at home. Grab a cup of hot Joseph and have a seat by the fire. Yeah, we couldn't afford an entire hearth this year. Oh, but speaking of hearths, today we'll be looking at a little-known Christmas special called Cricket on the Hearth. Based on one of the many Christmas stories by Charles Dickens and made by Rankin and Bass, you know, the guys who did all the stop-motion specials, this animated holiday story premiered in 1967 on the Danny Thomas Hour on NBC. And you know, I'm thinking Mr. Thomas could give a better introduction to this than I ever could, so take it away, good sir.
Now, as you all know, Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol is one of the most famous pieces in literature. But very few people know that Dickens wrote another beautiful rendering of Christmas called Cricket on the Hearth. Matter of fact, I just found out about it myself. You never heard of the lucky cricket on the hearth?
I have been wondering why the cricket industry skyrockets every December.
Well, it all started in merry old England a long time ago. Here, lend an ear.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
One Christmas morning, you may look into your stocking and find that something shocking has occurred. Among the candy canes and toys, you'll hear a funny little noise. You've got yourself a cricket on the hearth.
Well, there's a couple of lines there that didn't rhyme, but gosh dang it, Danny, you're just so charming, I can't help but let it slide.
With a cricket on the hearth, you can leave that lucky penny sitting on the floor. Cricket on the...
Wait, suggested by the book? Alright boys, we need ideas for a brand new Christmas special. What do you got? That is brilliant! You get a raise! Seriously, Tom? No one likes a kiss-up.
With a cricket on the hearth, you can save that sticky wishbone for another day. Let him abide by the fire. Cricket on the hearth, see that mistletoe above. With a cricket on the hearth, got it down your...
Is no one gonna pick that up? No? Cool.
Step on a crack and spill the salt. Toss a cat that's black. Tell a thing can hold your love.
Whoa! That's about 38 years bad luck plus a broken mama's back, all negated by one cricket. I want him to be my lawyer.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la.
Holy moly! Did Paul Rudd voice this guy?
I suppose you're all wondering what me, a cricket, is doing here on Christmas Eve with a home of me own.
Actually, I'm more concerned with who makes functioning pipes for crickets and where can I get one?
I'll tell you how it all began. Long time ago it was. Springtime, if I remember's correct. I was looking for a proper family to adopt. When all of a sudden I spies about the happiest house I'd ever seen. And a toy shop, too.
I'll return in a little while.
Here now, you watch it.
Why, I've heard that you crickets bring good luck with you. How about staying with us for a while? Oh, it's not a very exciting place, just me and my daughter, and of course the toys.
Which may or may not be a liability.
Sir, I'd be delighted. Crockett's the name. Cricket Crockett.
I'm Caleb Plummer. We'll work out the arrangements later.
I suppose I had never seen a happier room. And there, in the corner, was the nicest little hearth you could ever hope for. Perfect. Here now, what's this?
Oh, Edward, I shouldn't.
I've never wanted a human's blood so much in my life.
But I don't want you to remember me like this. All teary.
Any memory of you would be the most precious a man could carry.
But I promised myself that I'd be brave and smile to the very end.
My eyes wouldn't crack every other word.
I must serve out my enlistment. I must go to sea tomorrow.
For 2 years? It's just not fair.
You know, she's right. I don't know what I'd do without my true love for 2 years. May we never part.
Don't give your love away. I've kissed your smiles away. I know waiting will be hard for you. And I wish I could do more than say, don't give your love away.
What was in that flower?
My longest day will be when I remember today.
Property, you can't just...
And I'll
Are you
wonder
listening? Hey, you better not be reminiscing about your girlfriend again. You hear me?
if the
Hey, listen.
years haven't touched our love affair. Still moment speak for me. Tell her words are much too weak for me. What I feel.
The Soviets have taken Waterloo! Send help!
One way. Don't give your love away.
Well, the time passed right quick. Christmas was getting nearer and nearer.
2 tacks, Cricket.
2 tacks on their way.
More red paint, Crockett, if you please. Make it smiling red.
Smiling red you want, smiling red you get.
Actually, you know, I better make it somewhat disinterested red. On second thought, maybe it should be relieved with a touch of disappointed, but also slightly hangry red.
Ooh, divine. The perfect color for a smile. I suppose I'm being extravagant with the paint.
Yeah, 2 whole dabs? Clearly you know nothing of conservation.
Now, what's this? Was that a tear that I saw, Bertha?
Actually, it was 2 tears.
It's been 1.5 years since Edward went away, and well, sometimes when I think about him, I smile and cry because I'm happy. Smiles go with tears. Smiles go with tears. Sometimes when you're happiest, smiles go with tears. When you haven't seen a loved one and he suddenly appears.
You might scream and run away because he's been dead for 13 years.
Smiles go with tears. Smiles go with tears. Sometimes when you're happiest, smiles go with tears. Now for the eyes. Brown or black or
Purple?
oh,
What can I do for you?
You are a certain Caleb Plummer.
And you are Ebenezer Scrooge wearing the mask.
Call me Jeremiah Bleak. It is my melancholy duty to inform you that a certain Edward Belton, late of Her Majesty's Royal Navy, is lost at sea. Lord have mercy.
Jeremiah Bleak, huh? If this guy ain't the definition of nominative determinism, I don't know who is. Look it up, kids.
no, no, no!
It's all a mistake, I'm certain. It could be a mistake, couldn't it?
Hardly.
Oh, no. No.
That's a day I'd soon as not remember. The beginning of all our troubles, for you see, the shock of that awful message delivered the way it was turned poor Bertha blind.
Really? I doubt a bit of bad news can just make you go blind. Come in. Hi. You are a certain hypocritical hit? Yeah, that's me. Well, my name is Joseph Bad News, and it is my melancholy duty to inform you that Chick-fil-A will not be selling their peppermint shakes this year. Are you sure? I mean, is there any way this could be some kind of mistake? Oh, No.
Oh. Okay then.
Yeah, so, I'll, see you later.
My poor baby.
Ooh, foreshadowing. Or, I guess this would be post-shadowing? Smiling red.
Oh, how quick everything changed. Poor dear Bertha living in her world of darkness. And old Caleb, beside himself with grief. All he did was nurse his daughter.
I hope he's checking for a pulse, because I honestly can't tell if she's still alive.
Didn't touch the unfinished toys. And Christmas was only a short way off. And when the happy season came, he wasn't ready. He didn't sell one toy that year. Made nary a halfpenny. Yeah, what money he did have all went to the doctors he brought in, but they could do no good. And Caleb, not thinking, went out and borrowed more and more money, never having any idea how he was going to pay it back.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess this guy's name is Greedy McMoneybags. Alright guys, I've decided I'm only going to talk in evil snickering from now on.
And one sad day, they could no longer pay the rent, and they were deep in debt.
Okay, I'm done.
Old Caleb had no choice but to pack up and leave. Oh, they was hard times, I can tell you.
I still can't tell if she's alive or not.
No use. Can't go one step farther. We have no other choice.
No choice, Father? Well, what do you mean?
The poorhouse? Oh, no.
You can't go to the poorhouse. It's at least 10 steps away.
You can't give up.
What else can I do?
You could sell the cricket. I hear they go for a lot on ye old eBay.
Is that what I think it is? A toy factory. Now, I'd wager they could use a fine toy maker like you.
Cricket, is Father seeing Mr. Tackleton now?
Shh.
So you want a situation as a toy maker, do you? Well, toy makers come threepence a dozen. Correct, Uriah? Yes.
But I'm a very good worker, sir, and I have my own tools, and I'm very good, sir.
All right, now in your own words, what exactly do you think qualifies you to be a computer technician? Well, I'm good with computers. And I have my own tools. All right. And I'm good with computers. You're hired.
Caleb Plummer, eh? Aye, I've heard of your skills. Well, you won't be paid anything, but you can live on the premises and there'll be leftover food for you.
Whatever you say, sir. Where are the other toy makers?
Did you hear that, Uriah Core? He wants to know where the other toy makers are.
Is that a funny question? Because at this point, I'm pretty sure that's about a reasonable question.
There are no other toy makers.
Wait, so he makes a point about how toy makers are
Threepence a dozen.
and yet he doesn't have any working for him? Who is this guy, Nonsense McJerkface? Got him.
Is this our new home, Father? What's it like?
Well, splendid. Splendid. Quite palatial.
And Mr. Tackleton, what's he like, Father?
Well, you should know. He sat right next to the door during that entire meeting.
How I wish I could see it all.
I'll see everything for you, my dear. And everything I see shall be beautiful. I promise you.
Through my eyes, you will see the world as it should be. Through my eyes, take my love and throw away the word called
Hold on tight, boys, we're going in!
Through my eyes.
Well, here's your problem. You got a daughter stuck in your eye.
As it should be. That you saw the world through my eyes. Through my
Cook? Oh, I can't call you Cook. What's your name? Becky? You're a very quiet girl, Becky. And you are Jarvis, are you not?
Yes, my lord.
And so I says to him, I said, well, that's 'cause I like mustard. Oh, wow, you're so funny. Yeah, and totally not a dumb loser. Hey, you making a joke about how you don't have any friends? Get out of here. What does he know? Am I right, guys? Guys?
Of all the blinkety blooming arse in all the blinkety blooming world.
Hey, watch your language. There's kids watching.
Make do, Cricket Crocket, make do. Blind! Evening, matey.
We got no place for bugs around here.
Hello, hello, are you calling a bug? I am an insect, I am. I will thank you to address me by my proper rank.
Hey, kid, hand over your wallet. Kid, I am an adult, good sir, and I will thank you to... Oh! Oh! Oh!
I loves to mangle insects.
What are you doing out here? Into your cage, Uriah Caw. It's late.
Phew. It was obvious one of us had to go. Oh, yeah, but I'm getting ahead of my story. It was about a week before Christmas, and poor old Caleb Plummer was working night and day to keep up with the demands of the season, as it were.
Plummer, you're using entirely too much paint on the
knocking
doll's
next
faces.
time?
Just trying to give them nice smiles.
Who the blazes cares about smiles? $1.50 is enough for any doll.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
$1.50 is enough for any doll.
One more time?
$1.50 is enough for any doll.
What?
It was just 2 days before Christmas when we met up with him.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I had so much in my arms that I couldn't see.
No, it was my fault, I assure you.
I don't know why, but this guy looks awfully familiar. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come to me eventually.
I've no money for a room. Been sleeping out of doors.
Why, that's terrible. In this weather. Oh, you must come home with me.
He was a funny, quiet sort of fella. Wouldn't hardly say boo. Just sat there looking at Bertha with them sad old eyes.
We're so glad you could stay with us.
Oh, it is my pleasure indeed. Bertha. What is it?
The way you said my name just now,
I'm sorry. Indeed, I am. I was too forward.
I agree. Everyone knows you don't address a girl by her first name until at least the second date.
Here now, no serious formalities. For we're all one family, and it's almost Christmas.
And we're going to have a splendid Christmas this time, aren't we, Father? With mistletoe, and a big tree, and decorations, and everything. Oh, promise me, Father. Oh, promise me. Even though I cannot see them.
I'll still be able to feel them. It's not like my fingers are blind too.
But of course.
Well, the following day it was Christmas Eve. Oh, and we were really busy.
Rest period. Do take a rest. I've decided to give you a Christmas bonus. 4 whole shillings. Actually, I must confess to an ulterior motive. This is a lonely old place for me, and I finally decided that what I need is a wife.
A wife, sir? You?
A wife? For Christmas? I'm pretty sure that's a Hallmark movie, actually.
I'm happy to inform you that I've decided that the girl I would most like to so honor is none other than
Lacey Chabert. I'm calling it now.
your own dear, lucky Bertha. No, you don't have to make up your mind right away. Take your time, think it over. Well, I'll give you an hour and 15 minutes.
All right, Mr. President. This decision could change the entire course of history forever. Make sure you consider your options carefully. You have 2 seconds. Well, Wait, what? Whoop! Time's up. You're no longer president. Wait, what? Get out!
Oh, Father, I'm so very honored.
But my dear, you're just a child.
A 27-year-old child.
Father, I haven't been a child for a long time. Carousels and wishing wells, golden shoes with silver bells.
You ate the last granola bar.
That was yesterday.
Don't make excuses!
Miss Plummer.
Who's that? The old gentleman?
The OG, I call him.
I have happy news, sir. The most wonderful man in the whole world has asked me to be his wife.
Indeed. I offer you then my heartiest congratulations.
They don't sound very hearty.
Excuse me.
Father, I've made up my mind. When Mr. Tackleton returns, I shall tell him that I accept his proposal.
See, I was determined that Bertha would never get a chance to say yes. So I called together some of me mates. Well, right on the dot, he arrives.
Do come and sit beside me, Mr. Tackleton. I've made tea.
I shall. Oh, I shall, my pretty little lady.
How many lumps do you want?
Oh, 3 or 4.
Oh, is anything wrong?
No. And now, my dear, we come to the reason for my presence here.
That's what you think, chum. Pepper.
That is clearly salt.
Oh, what was that?
Never mind. Now,
Well, what on earth?
excuse me, my pretty little... It was that Cricket made a fool of me. Uriah, get rid of him once and for all. And this time, no slip-ups. Get professional help so you won't bungle the job.
Wait, so did Tackleton have Uriah try to get the Cricket the first time? If that's the case, why did he stop him? Hey, you're really living up to your name, nonsense McJerkface. Got him.
All right, quiet. Maud's gonna sing.
Ah, shut up.
Diamond spurs and ocean trips, they don't go with tuppence tips. Don't feed me champagne talk when we're eating fish and chips.
Hello, Strangler, Slink. I've got a proper evil proposition to put to you. We eliminate an annoying Cricket. We'll capture him. I knows a captain who pays well for captured crickets. sells them in China for good luck pieces.
Hello,
Now, where's our pay?
I've got your payoff right here, lad.
There I was, setting sail for China on Christmas Eve, leaving poor Bertha in the hands of that coup. What'll my family do without their lucky cricket on the hearth?
Many months later.
Yep, this cricket's a lucky one.
Blimey.
Aye, you'll fetch a pretty price, you will. What be the matter with ye? Oh, deader than a doornail he be. Dead cricket's no good to me.
Didn't even check for a pulse or anything. Just, I fell over. Get him out of here.
Now, I know you're not going to believe how I got back to land.
Now, you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
But this is the way it happened. Look, so help me.
Oh, come on. They totally ripped off Finding Nemo.
It was just before midnight when I got back. Home at last. Cool. A wedding dress. She's going to go through with it.
And after all the time she said no.
The most wonderful man in the whole world has asked me to be his wife. I shall tell him that I accept his proposal.
Just shameful.
Cool. It's midnight. Midnight on Christmas Eve. The 1 hour in the year when magical things are supposed to happen.
Huh. Is it Christmas yet?
Blimey! The toys! It's coming to life!
Oh, come on. They're doing Toy Story now? How many Pixar films is this special gonna rip off?
Oh, we've been observed.
Dearie, humans must never see toys come to life. Those are the rules.
Batman doesn't kill people, Genie doesn't make people fall in love, and toys don't come to life in front of people. That's just the rules.
Oh, here now. Oh, look, save your worries. Look, I'm no human. I'm a... Blimey, no! I am a cricket.
Whew. Crickets don't count.
Rule 2. Crickets don't count as people.
Well, you're all going to help stop poor Bertha from marrying that crow-loving skinflint, aren't you?
We'd do anything for Caleb and Bertha.
But we haven't much time.
In a moment, we'll have to go to sleep again.
So let's get cracking. Any ideas?
Conference!
All right, break it up! Break it up! Enough talk. Let's have the little action.
You heard the cricket. Let's stop planning and execute the plan.
Righto! Follow me, lads!
Look, why are we bothering with that old geezer?
Oh, that's why he was so familiar. He kind of looks like Chris Pine.
Edward Belton. Oh, but it couldn't be.
You see, Edward Belton didn't drown when his ship went down. He built himself a raft and sailed to a beautiful uncharted island. And he was there
2 years before a whaler found him and brought him back to England.
But then why the disguise?
Well, uh-oh, our time is up.
But it's only been 5 minutes. It's not nearly time to go.
Can't talk. Gotta go back to not being alive. Bye.
My beard. My wig.
Cricket Crockett's on to you. Now speak up. The whole story.
Well, I may as well tell you. I came directly to her, but then I saw she'd gone blind. And I realized it was my fault.
Dang right it was. How dare you get shipwrecked on a deserted island with no means of communicating with your fiancé? You should have known better.
I couldn't just step back into her life after what I'd done to her.
Oh, come on now. She needs you more than she needs 6 new eyes.
How about let's not?
But I had to be sure, you see, and so I adopted the disguise. This way I could be near her without anyone knowing.
Blimey.
Oh, there were 1,000 times I was on the verge of telling her, but something always interrupted. And yesterday, I made up my mind. You remember, I came in to tell her, only to see her radiant face. Radiant because the most wonderful man in the world had asked her to be his wife. Those were her very words. And he has so much more to offer her. I'm still poor and...
Poor? Oh, why, she wouldn't trade the Bank of England for you.
I wish I could believe that, Cricket.
Believe it, Edward. If not for yourself, and for Bertha, and for me, because I swear I will smack you upside the head if you don't.
Why, you romantic, sentimental ninny. She don't love nobody else but you.
If I could only believe that.
Bertha, love. Bertha? Now, wake up now. Ow. Gentle. Come on, gentle. It's only me.
Oh, Cricket. You're back. You're safe. Cricket? Cricket? Oh.
Cricket, your hands are so big.
Oh.
Darling.
Am I dreaming? Oh, Edward. Edward. Oh, Edward, you're alive. You're alive, Edward. Oh, you're alive.
And one day you'll be happy that you found the way that you saw the
Oh, there never was such a Christmas morning. Everybody happier than larks.
Wait, they got a priest and witnesses together for an impromptu wedding Christmas Eve night? Forget Cricket getting home via floating seahorses. That is the most impressive thing in this special.
What's this? What's this? What's going on here anyway? After all I've done for you.
Oh, Mr. Tackleton. Mr. Tackleton, I'm so terribly sorry. But you see, my heart belongs to Edward. It always has.
Nobody loves me.
But we all love you. And there will always be a place in my heart for a fine and kind and noble and handsome gentleman such as you.
Fine, kind, noble, and handsome.
But of course.
Dear me, I feel good all over. Nobody ever said such nice things to me before. I feel as light as a lark, happy as a hummingbird.
Wow. Scrooge needed 3 spirits, and all this guy needed was a few compliments and a kiss on the cheek.
Christmas.
Different strokes, I guess.
Merry Christmas! Merry, Merry Christmas!
And that was Cricket on the Hearth. It's easy to see why it's not as popular as Rankin and Bass's other specials. It's not so much about Christmas as it is about events that surround Christmas, but it's not a bad special by any means. Voice acting is great, the animation is pretty solid, for 1967 standards at least, and the songs are very well written and performed and really add to each scene that they're a part of. Overall, I think the special is worth watching at least once, if for some reason you don't have enough to watch this holiday season. Well, would you look at that? No hearth, but we still got ourselves a lucky cricket. Maybe there's time for a Christmas miracle after all. Come in. Hi, Hypocritical hit? Yeah, that's still me. Right, well, I'm here to inform you that apparently there was a mistake, and Chick-fil-A will be selling their peppermint shakes as usual this year. Really? Are you sure? Oh, yeah. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not blind anymore. Bert, what do you know about that? Well, my name's not Bert, but... Merry Christmas! Okay, well, Merry Christmas, I guess. Weird.
Merry Christmas, Chick-fil-A! Merry Christmas, Grand Canyon! Merry Christmas, Death Star!
Merry Christmas, bedroom! Oh, we're back here. Well, before we go, I'd like to thank everyone for watching and to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I sincerely hope I've brought you at least a little bit of holiday cheer. And to see us off, I'd like to bring back out my good friend Danny Thomas, so take it away, Danny.
And in the song, The First Christmas, there are the lines, the holiday season has changed, but the reason we celebrate remains. Yes, that reason hasn't changed since the very first day, when the wise men presented their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And on that subject, there's a lovely poem by the author Edmund Cook that sums it up pretty well. Mr. Cook wrote, "'Tis not the weight of jewel or plate, or the fondle of silk or fur, 'tis the spirit in which the gift is rich, as the gifts of the wise men were. And we are not told whose gift was gold, or whose was the gift of myrrh."
For Christmas